Mr. McGee, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Are you Mr. McGee?
Yes, I am.
Very good. We're on the record in the matter of Brittany Armstrong versus Brian McGee. Mr. McGee, I've got you at 6067 Brooklyn Road, Apartment 1 in Jackson. Is that your correct address?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Our
Yes.
case, we're here for a hearing relative to the allegation that you failed to comply fully with your child support payment obligation. Our caseworker will summarize on the record the status of the file, and I'll give you an opportunity to respond, okay?
Yes.
Very good. Listen intently to our summary, okay? Ms. LaFontaine?
Referee Manser,
Yeah.
on the 2017 docket, I am showing there is a current monthly charge of $424, which is $97.47 per week. The total account balance is $4,870.41. There was a payment on 5/13/2020 in the amount of $1,200, which was an involuntary payment. Prior to that, there was a $20 payment on March 4th, 2020. It was made by the payer at a show cause hearing. And prior to that, there were payments being received via income withholding from October 2019 to December 2019.
Okay, got, Ms. Armstrong, can you hear me? Ms. Armstrong, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Very good. I'm just on the, we're on the record with Mr. McGee, and our caseworker just summarized this file status. Currently, the file reflects about $4,400 owed to you personally in child support arrearages. Mr. McGee's weekly child support charge is $97.47.
Hello?
External payment received on May 13 of 2020, and a special instruction payment on March 4th of 2020 of $20. Mr. McGee, let me ask you, can you still hear me, Mr. McGee?
Yes, sir.
Are you working?
No, sir. I've been having trouble finding work because of the COVID-19.
When did you last work?
I was working with Cliff Beckwith, but it's not taxed. It's straight cash.
You were working with who?
Cliff Beckwith, tree service.
Okay, and how long did you work there?
It's off and on. It's tree work. He owns his own business.
And okay, well, when did you start there and when did you end there?
I've been working with him for probably a couple months now, and it's hit or miss when he has a job or when he doesn't have a job.
All right, and prior to working for Cliff Beckwith Tree Service, did you work for anybody else?
No, sir. My last job that I had that was taking out child support was with Total Property Management.
And how long did you work there?
Almost 7 months.
Okay, and when did you leave there?
It was around Christmas
What year?
last year.
How is it that you're no longer working there?
Sir,
How long did you, how is it that you're not working at Total Property Management anymore?
because it is all the way in, was too far of a drive, and I did not have car insurance.
Did you quit?
Yes, sir. I couldn't make it back and forth there without driving without
What
insurance.
income do you have now, Mr. McGee?
Sir,
Good Lord, what income do you have now? We're having a lot of difficulty in terms of communication here, apparently. What
I'm doing odd side jobs just here and there for cash, and that's it. I'm actually currently trying to get in with Menards here in Jackson, Michigan, but they have not been calling me back. I've called them well over 200 times, and I've got my app in online and on paper, and I have been waiting on them to give me a call. I actually have another job opportunity through a staffing agency that I am waiting on. It is what I was told was it's a cleaning job in Leslie.
Okay. All right. When are you gonna
I'm
get,
just having trouble finding work.
when are you gonna get word on the job in Leslie?
I am waiting on the call back from them now. I actually got a email from them this morning saying it was still available.
Have you looked at any place else other than the job in Leslie and Menards for employment?
I have no other options yet.
With whom
All the other,
with whom do you live in Brooklyn Road, if anybody?
all of the other places that I've tried are not wanting to hire right now because of the COVID-19.
Your current address, do you live with anybody there?
Say again?
Your current address, do you live with anybody there? Does anybody live with you at that address?
Yes, sir. It's me and my wife in our apartment.
Okay. How much is the rent there?
How much is what?
The rent there, how much is
My
that?
rent? It's $165 a week.
Does your wife work?
Yes, sir, she is.
Okay. All right, Ms. Armstrong, you've heard Mr. McGee's testimony. Anything you'd like me to know in response?
Well, I actually just like to say something.
Go ahead.
He hasn't even been wanting to see his kids. He didn't go and see them on Father's Day or anything. I took him to his parents' house so he could see them, and he didn't even call to go over there and see them or anything. Like, ever since he got married, he hasn't had anything to do with his kids really. I tried calling him one time to ask him about his kids, and she told me not to call his phone, that it's her husband, and I need to stop calling his phone in regards to her kids. And I just called him the one time, and now I have no way of contacting him, so I go through his parents to save problems. But it's like pulling teeth to get him to see his kids.
All right, tell me, Ms. Armstrong, we're here on the issue of child support only. What would you like me to know in response to that issue?
Well, he can't keep a job, and I have been having problems getting child support from him. So, I mean, I don't know.
What would you like me to do?
I mean, I feel like he needs to go to jail over it because it's getting ridiculous. This is an every time thing. He can't keep a job.
Mr. McGee, when's the last time you personally made, oh, it looks like it March of this year. Why, have you worked since March of this year, Mr. McGee?
They just took my stimulus check, actually.
That's not my question. My question is, have you worked since March 4th of this year?
I'm having trouble hearing you.
Have you worked since March 4th of this year?
Have I worked since March 12th of this year?
Yes.
Yes, sir. I've worked with Cliff Beckwith
Why have you not made any payments on the file personally?
because I've been trying to catch up on our rent so we do not lose our apartment. I was $900 behind on rent.
All right, we're gonna set this right before Judge Laflamme for disposition. You'll both receive a copy of the order in the mail. Both of you will be appearing via Zoom as you are today. And there'll be instructions on that and the new day, date, and time of hearing. I'll summarize the parties' positions, let the judge make a decision as to where we go from here. Any questions, Mr. McGee?
No, sir.
Any questions, ma'am?
No, sir.
Thanks, parties. We'll go off the record, but good luck to you both and keep an eye on the mailbox with the new order, okay?
All right, thanks.
Thank you.